Hi guys, this video is going to be me showing you how to do the what are you doing exercise on your Pantomime Practice Day 1 assignment. And so usually when we play what are you doing, somebody would start out by pantomiming something. So like right now, I'm pantomiming something. And then another person would come up and ask me, what are you doing? And then I would give that person something new to do. So I'm doing my pantomime, I'm pretending I'm holding a baby. And somebody would come ask me what I'm doing, and I would say something like mowing the lawn, right? I would give them something else to do. But if you're watching this video, that means you're probably not playing along with the class with us right now. And so what I'm going to do for you guys today is I am just going to give you 4 different actions to practice doing, and you're gonna practice doing them at home, okay? So what are you doing? I'm reading a book. And so think about, the first one is gonna be reading a book. And so think about how when you really have a book in your hands, a lot of times we hold it with one, and we flip the page with the other. And so remember, we wanna show that to the audience. Think about what our hands are doing. So for this one, I'm gonna hold my book in front of me. Make sure it's not too far away or too close to my face, right? Think about where I would really put a book if I was reading it, okay? So I'm gonna pretend I'm holding my book. And so notice what I'm doing, right? Notice I'm holding my book. I'm keeping it consistent by holding it in the same place the whole time. I'm using my opposite hand to show the flipping of the page by turning my wrist. And then I'm also pretending to read and respond to what I'm reading. You can see that on my face by me nodding, maybe squinting or squeezing my eyes together to look more closely at it. Maybe I put my finger on it to follow along or to keep my place on the page, right? And so make sure that you are practicing those things when you're practicing reading your book. Rewind the video if you need to try it again. Our next one's gonna be eating popcorn. So when I eat popcorn, I usually have it in a big bowl, or if it's at the movies, I have it maybe in that big bucket, right? So I got my bucket of popcorn. So, okay, notice there are different ways that I can eat my popcorn, right? I can take it one piece at a time, place it in my mouth, and chew. Remember, we want to show, sorry guys. Remember when we are doing pantomime, we want to show every action from picking it up, to putting it in our mouth, to chewing, swallowing it, and then we want to tell the audience, are we eating something good or something bad? So popcorn is usually something that people think is pretty good, so I might be smiling, looking happy, showing that expression on my face. Our next one is going to be taking a drink. So remember, this is not a cup, obviously, this is a candle, but oh, actually I have something better. Let me grab it. So remember when we're taking a drink, about how big it is. If it's a water bottle, right? It's about how big the water bottle is. So for a water bottle, we would need to practice taking the cap off, drinking, putting it down, putting the cap back on. So we're gonna try that without using the actual water bottle. So I have it. I'm gonna unscrew the cap. I'm gonna take it to my mouth to drink. I'm gonna bring it down, and I'm gonna screw that cap back on. All right, go ahead and try it. And then your last what are you doing action is going to be writing a note. And so I can think about, if I have my piece of paper in my hand or whatever I'm writing on, I'm going to be holding it in one hand. And then with the other hand, I'll have my writing utensil. So if you go and you pick up a pen or a pencil, think about how you hold it. Look at how my fingers are. Notice I'm mostly holding it with these two fingers. So then when I take the pen away, that's what I'm going to want to put together right here to make it look like I'm really writing a note. Notice that I'm keeping my pen hand close to the paper, right? Just like we normally would. If we were writing, we wouldn't keep our pen all the way up here. We'd keep it down pretty close to the page. So again, one more time, I can pretend to grab my pen and I'm gonna keep it close to where I'm writing. All right, so practice those 4 actions for what are you doing, and then tell me about it in your reflection question back on your assignment. Great job, guys. See y'all in the next one.